Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft guide. Now I would be zooming in, but I can't right now. But anyway, hopefully you guys are enjoying the content, and I'm gonna let you guys know exactly what we're gonna be doing in today's episode. I showed you guys a little bit of this in the last episode. I know it was probably a little bit shorter, but I've got like 3 stages that I ultimately wanted to do in this, basically creating the item sorters. So we got the stage 1, which is kind of what we have behind me, which is going to be the main input or the main like on and off system for the entire build. So we can actually basically use it from down here or up top there. So that's one thing that I wanted to do. The next stage is going to be, we're going to be putting in some silos here, which I've custom designed, and I was able to actually get it into a 5-block area. So this is exactly 5 blocks right here, and it fits perfectly. So we got 2 sets of item silos that will be going in here. So that, and I'm actually very, very pleased with actually how it turned out. So I'm really excited about that. And then over here, you can see that I've actually dug down a little bit. I actually did this on a live stream, so if you guys would like to make sure that you guys catch some of my live streams, then definitely go ahead and do that. But we're just going to play the floating person, the floating guy that just seems to not be able to die ever. Even when I stand up, I never fall. Go figure. We'll just ignore that. But anyway, we're going to get into it. This is the section that we're going to be building today, and then we're going to build the silos. I will kind of take you through the step-by-step process of the silos itself. They'll go right there. And then this is the main level of where I want everything to put into. So the main chest, the main drop-off will actually be down at this level, but there will be one up at the top. Ultimately, it's just going to be probably like 3 or 4 double chests up there, and it's going to be the same thing right here. And then that way you can hold plenty of items. You can throw whatever you could possibly imagine into the system, and it will be able to handle it. So I'm going to put one up there. Then the main start of the system will start here, and it's going to go down there. I might have to take this out a little bit more. But we'll just kind of see what happens. But anyway, hopefully you guys do enjoy. If you guys are enjoying the Minecraft guide version that I've coming up with, I do plan on building pretty much every type of farm here in Minecraft over the course of time. So definitely make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot, and it's greatly appreciated. A like definitely goes a long way here on the channel. Shows your love and support of these videos. It tells me that you want me to continue making these videos, and honestly, it just really helps me out. It helps me grow here on YouTube, and I really appreciate that. We play a variety of games, so make sure that you guys do check those out. I really hope that these can be inspiring to you guys, and you guys can implement a lot of these into your own world. Not only do I have the Minecraft guide, but I do have a lot of other tutorials. And eventually what I'll do is I'll actually copy a schematic of this entire build, and that way you guys can actually see how everything actually works together, and I'll have a world download, and I'll make a video on it specifically. Now, this section here is based off of a little bit of Cub fans. This is what I did for this one, but I created this system behind it because I wanted it to be 2 stories myself. This system is built myself as well, and then I've got it on the locking mechanism back here. I'm sure that somebody could probably go through here and condense this redstone a lot more than what I have done. But my goal wasn't to necessarily condense it down like insane amount. I wanted it to be more practical, if that makes. No, that's not what now I gotta get up there and up there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pout for a second. Gotta fix this, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna explain what's gonna be happening. Really, that's how I do it. I jump up there and then forget it. Fly. Maybe we'll fly. We're just gonna be a Marty McFly. Yeah, there's this. Oop. There we go. That's what we needed to be on. Well, we have to be careful with our... I gotta go. Get out of here. Dang it. Why am I always getting stuck in here? That's right. I can go around this way. Gotta be careful with the instant mine stuff. Anyway, I'm going to explain the system, what it's going to be. It's going to be ultimately 4 levels. Again, this is going to be... this is a... Most the Sage, I think that's what his name is, build. And what I'm going to do is it's going to be 4 stages. Now, the bottom stage is going to be not his design. It's actually going to be based off of Cub Fan design. Like the kind of like the start of this area is right here. I really like this. And then obviously I just modified it a lot. This was definitely, this portion of it was definitely inspired by Cub Fan. And then obviously, like I said, I added my own portions right there. But this one is definitely... Like I think it's Samos the Sage, I think. It's going to be the main input, and then it's going to separate it out from items or shocker boxes. So we'll know which one it is. If it's items, it will automatically start pumping stuff out. And then the next one is going to be, it's going to separate any items at all in the shocker box to empty shocker boxes. That'll be stage 2, so they'll be down there. Stage 3 down below will be, it'll separate a full shocker box, 100% full of any item as long as all the slots are taken up, and partially items. Then it will split it up and it will send the partially set items down to a shocker box unloader, which will be stage 4. Then the 2 silos that I was mentioning here, this one on this side right here will actually be a storage for anything that's 100% full. And then this is going to be where all the empty shocker boxes are going to go. So anything that I put into the system, okay. Now, today, on today's live stream, we actually went and got a ton. I believe they're over here. Where? Yeah, we went and got lots of shocker shells. Look at this. Got almost, what, 4.5 stacks, plus I have some down there below. So we should have 4 stacks, which ultimately gives me 128 shocker boxes, I think, roughly, plus the ones that I've already created. So I should have enough for going forward. Anyway, let's get this project started, shall we? Before the sun actually decides to set. We'll see ya in just a bit. So we now have the first part of this build actually all complete. So we can actually go ahead and give you guys just a little bit of a test here. So let's actually just grab, I guess, one of the empty shocker boxes. And then we can just throw some stuff in here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, so what happen is anything shocker box related should go in here, because shocker boxes can't go inside of other shocker boxes. And then all the items should actually go into this area, so into that chest. So go ahead and throw in like 3 items, and then the 1 shocker box in here and 3 items over here, which is absolutely fantastic. So that is our first stage. I'm actually going to get some signs and label this so that if I ever have to come in here and do maintenance, I'll be able to actually know exactly what everything is. But that's stage 1. So now ultimately we just got to continue on to stage 3, or to stage 2, not stage 3. Stage 3 would be really bad. All right, so I believe that we actually have the next part of our system complete. So what this is going to do is this is going to separate out empty shocker boxes from full shocker boxes. So, or any partially. So I have an empty one here, and then what I want to do is I want to go grab, I actually need to grab a couple more, to be honest, because I think there's always one that's going to get stuck in the system. So I guess let's take this box here, and then I guess I really don't know what else one I don't need right now. I mean, I can grab it. It's really not that difficult. But all right, let's go and make our way down here. And so actually, if we do the very top here. Right? So we have our that's our full, and that means our other full one should be locked right here, and then the The empty one should be right there. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to have happen. So now what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and apparently throw our pick out of here. Go ahead and grab that back because we don't want to lose that at all. That would not be a fun pick to go ahead and lose. We're going to cover up this cave, which there is something exciting I want to do with that later. So we've made a little bit more progress here on our splitter. So obviously we got the input and then we got the second stage. So input, main input, and it's going to separate items from shocker boxes, as you can read right there. And then from here, it's actually going to come down here and it's going to say, is that shocker box full or partially full? And then it's going to say, if it is, it's going to go down this line. If it's empty, it's going to go into that box right there. And I'm going to have it obviously shoot out probably this way and into the other system. And then we've got this one down here, which I have already labeled. And we've got full shocker boxes and partially full partial shocker boxes. So I'm going to put in 3. I've got 2 partial. So we got 2 partial. These 2 right here are partial. And then we've got the third one right here. So if we actually take a look at that one right there, let's see which one. I want to make sure that I grab the right one because I want to make sure let's actually put them in that order because I want to put that in the middle because ultimately we're only going to get one of each to go through the system because the system holds on to one each and every time, but it releases it the next time that one goes to the system. So if you're missing some items, it could potentially be in the system somewhere. So let's go ahead and start it out, and we should get 1 in each of those bottom ones down there. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. All right, I found out what the problem is. This one right here. Oh, shoot, that was not supposed to happen. We need to make this a redstone block right here, and then we're going to put our like that, and then what I'm going to do is then try that. Perfect. Now it should hopefully work. Unless we die first. I guess there is always that possibility. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves here. Let's see. Let's go grab these. And if we go up to one right here, throw that one in, and then that one in. Full box, partial box. Yes, that is exactly what we wanted to have happened. And then the other one is actually chilling up in this one right here. And that one will go through the system the next time that one of these is pushed out of the system. So the next box that comes into the system will push that one out of it, and so forth and so on. So that is actually working out pretty good. So now this is basically stage 3. So wow, we are making some serious progress, and I'm really happy with that. So what I'm going to do next is we're going to be building stage 4, and that's obviously going to go down at the very bottom. And then I'm going to have to start creating lines for all of these different, like here's, this is the item line right here, and things like that. We just have to get it over to where we want it to go. So not too bad, not too bad. We're going to be taking our time and doing this right. So let's go ahead and finish this up. All right, so I believe that I have all of the stages now done and complete. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of testing. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to throw in our 8 pieces of cobblestone right here, and that should actually make it into this chest right here. 8 pieces, fantastic. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to grab an empty shocker box and put in just 8 items in that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then I already grabbed a full one, so let's grab, I guess, this one, and this one. I don't even know which ones I grabbed. Well, those all have items in them. It looks like we're gonna have to sleep before we actually go ahead and do this. Actually, actually don't want this one. All right, let's just sleep real quick. I want items that have very, very few things in there. Grab another empty box. Looks good. Let's go ahead and put that right there. And then I'm just gonna grab, I guess, 8 pieces cobblestone from here. Throw it into this one. Then we want our completely full one, which is this one. And I believe there's one still in the system, so I gotta make sure that I grab that one because I don't want it to completely empty because it might have a lot of items currently in that system. Let's just check down here. Okay, there's not. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna throw the comparators. The comparators should end up all the way at the bottom, and then we'll see the shocker box down there as well. Then let's go ahead and throw the full one in. Then I guess what we should do is we should throw in an empty, completely empty shocker box as well, which is this one. Make sure that I grab the right one. All right, so according to this, our items should go here, which it has. Then this is going to be the next stage, so our empty shocker box should go here, which this is probably just from items falling down here, which it did. Now our full and partial boxes will actually go down to the next stage, which is actually going to end up down here. This is our full box, which still might be in that system right there. I'll have to take a look at it. And then partial shocker boxes will actually end up here, but they'll actually be dispensed down here. And then in this one should be an empty shocker box. Oh, look at that. Now what we should be able to do is find is up in that area, we should have the completely full one because it gets stuck in there until we throw another one through. Which what we could do, let's actually just go ahead and grab it out of there. So it's this one, and there it is. There's our completely full one. So all of our items actually went exactly where they were supposed to, which is absolutely fantastic. So I think this is where I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. We actually did quite a bit, which honestly I'm very, very, very happy with. So this is completely finished now. Now the only thing that I actually have to do as far as finishing it is I'll have to create a couple comparator clocks and whatnot in order to get them down a water stream. And again, I'm going to put full boxes here. So full boxes will end up here. All empty shocker boxes are here. And there's actually 2 spots the empty shocker boxes come from. It's actually that one right there. Nope, not that one. It's the one down below because it separates the empty from, and then the empty ones are also way down at the bottom. So I need them to get into the same line somehow. So I might just run some like hoppers all the way down to that other area down at the very bottom, because that would actually make a lot of sense instead of having multiple water streams. And the same thing with the items. The items also go way down there and they also come right here. So I might take out a hopper line and bring that all the way down to the bottom as well. And then that way everything is just kind of like in this complete solid row, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. But I think I'm going to go ahead and build that completely off camera. And then I'll actually start working on the silos as well and get those all ready and complete by the next time that we actually start a brand new episode. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys stay gaming.